Welcome to the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Unfiltered laughs, honest conversations, and everything in between.
This is your backstage pass to the best moments from Ryder and Lisa.
On demand.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.
The cheese rolling competition, I guess, championship went yesterday. This is something that happens every year over in England.
It looks like the steepest hill I've ever seen, and all this for a wheel of cheese. That's all you win, is the wheel that everyone is chasing. First person to the bottom is the champion. Imagine winning the wheel of cheese, though. What do you do with it? Put it on display? Do you bring it to work and share it with everyone?
For those that don't know, you just run down this huge hill as fast as you can.
You are chasing a wheel of cheese that goes down first, and hundreds of people sign up. Do you know what kind of cheese you're getting before you sign up? Because I'd be so mad if I got to the bottom one and it was like, here's blue cheese. I'd be like, what?
Goat.
All right. The Oilers won.
Hell yeah, we did.
I love when people say we, like you didn't do anything.
Yeah, I did. I yelled so much.
Were you a part of that chant in the crowd that was saying, we want the cup? You know,
I started it.
I bet. I was listening to the live broadcast while driving home, and what was really cool is the announcers stopped talking to let people driving hear the chant, and it was loud and awesome.
It's cool when they do that. After Rory McIlroy won the Masters, apparently they said like 6 words over the next 7 minutes.
Cool. Yeah, no, that silent
broadcast.
walk of him realizing, like being able to watch his emotions, but also I think the silence and the cheering would be cool to listen to.
It is pretty wild that you're paid to speak, and then you got to know when not to. Wish you could figure that one out.
What if, like, right now, we build up some hype by
about
not
what?
talking?
Yeah, we need, like, a reason, though. I love you. Well, it kind of worked, eh?
Why did you talk? We were supposed to be quiet.
Oh, that was...
The same amount of time as the Rory McIlroy.
Because if I didn't, the CD player behind me will kick in.
And what's the song that plays?
I don't know.
Tub Thumping.
Who
Let the Dogs Out. I think actually our engineer has a mental little mental breakdown whenever we play Who Let the Dogs Out, because he thinks, let's play right now. Let's mess with him.
We can't.
Why?
You want to go full silent.
Oh, no, I thought we would just play it and then he'd think that. Where is that CD? It's probably scratched. It'll skip.
Okay, well, let's go check it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you can't do the silent thing. We're playing this song. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
What?
Well, I have nothing to talk about.
Well,
I'm still thinking about the fact that you said I love you.
well, I do.
All right. Love you too.
Playing?
No, I don't hear anything.
It's a CD. It might skip.
Oh, no, it's a 7-disc changer. Switch it up. What else is in there?
Okay. No, it's not working. They're going to be pissed the next time this is supposed to work.
Yeah, well, what if you pull it out and, like, breathe on it a bit and then rub your shirt on the back of it? Do you know what I mean?
You want me to what?
Pull it out. No, not that. Not that. Just kidding. A woman named Jennifer said, sex education for teenagers should include trying to get 2 kids ready for school in the morning. Yeah, you don't think about moments like that, right? You just deal with it. So what are some other examples of things that should be crucial during the process of understanding that if you want to participate in things like this, the results could end in blank?
Participate in what, sorry?
You know.
Knocking boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryder, stop.
Go get it.
You need to be safe.
Yeah.
And if something does happen where you end up pregnant and you have kids, well, you're going to have to deal with what? So hit us up if you're a parent and, you know, you didn't think about it until you were in the thick of it. Like, for example, opening and closing a playpen. Opening and closing a playpen.
A playpen?
Like, you know, they have the like little like playpens in the living room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a dog?
No, like for kids.
Oh.
Don't they have playpens?
I mean, some, I guess.
If you have like dangerous...
But don't you lift them into the playpen?
I don't know. I was just trying to give an example.
Well,
See,
I know. It was
can't
just
be the one.
it was a really crappy example.
Yeah, it was. Okay, hold on.
You got to open that wooden door that's on them playpens these days. What? May I?
No, I have a really good one. No, let me redeem myself.
No. I think you're done.
Getting a kid in a car seat
With a winter jacket.
while they're crying.
Yeah, now we're talking. All right, what should they teach at sex ed? All right, things they should teach in sex ed. It's Play 107 with Ryder and Lisa.
I mean, because a lot of these, I don't think a lot of people realize what you have to do when you're in the thick of parenting. Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
Like during sex ed, give all the kids a big silver bowl and give them popcorn. And then halfway through, have them remember that a kid puked in that bowl.
How about during sex education, they have to actually go through the process of dealing with vomit in the middle of the night, out of nowhere, and then having to do laundry all the time, cleaning bed sheets. That's just one small example of something that you got to deal with.
Trying to get a kid to leave the park is another one. Like, that would be better sex ed than talking about, the risks of this and that. Get them to go out to a park and try to convince a kid to leave.
How about in sex ed, you get them to find out that all of their friends just got free tickets to your favorite concert and you can't make it because you don't have a babysitter.
It's a good one. You're sitting at home.
Your friends are posting on Instagram stories. And what are you doing? Washing another bottle. How about that? Add that to the sex education. How many bottles do you clean in a day?
Hit us up with your suggestion on things that they should teach in sex ed.
I got another one. Went to visit a girlfriend recently. She's got 2 toddlers, and it was my job to change them into their bathing suits. And as I'm helping them change into their bathing suits, they're coughing in my face. I'm getting them to blow their nose into a Kleenex. So if you can handle the snot, that's great. And then during sex education, get sick after. I was down and out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's a good one. Asking you what they should teach in sex ed to really drive home the point that maybe you don't want this. You want to know what? Pretty funny story. The sex ed teacher in my hometown, her kid, first one to get somebody pregnant.
Get out. Are you serious?
First one.
That's such a classic small town story. I love it. So yeah, what is something that should be taught during this class so people know what they're getting into?
Sure.
I was thinking how to calm down a child from having a meltdown in Walmart.
Yeah, I was
In
gonna say. I was gonna say at a grocery store. As soon as you started with that, yeah.
They're the worst. I have 2 boys, and they've both thrown tantrums.
Yeah, that'll happen, and you just got to deal with it. So add that to the curriculum. Paige just wrote in how much patience you're going to need for their I can do it myself phase.
Oh, yeah.
Currently in the thick of it, please help. And it's true. Like when they're like, no, I'll put my own shoes on, and they're on the wrong feet and they can't get their heel into it. And you're just standing there like, let them be independent. But then you're late for where you got to be. It's a whole thing. Putting mittens on limp noodle baby hands.
And the fact that we haven't even mentioned diapers yet. Like, let's actually do a sex ed class where they bring in a kid with just an explosion. Good luck.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by Nicole, ready to win $1,000 today. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, Lisa. How are you this morning?
Pretty good. All right, so you just need to choose a teammate. Who do you want to roll with today with Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay?
I'm going to go stick with girl power. I'm going to go with Lisa.
Yes.
Come on, honey.
All right. I've been bragging about how good my words are for about a week and a half. But nobody picks Lisa because she's bad at the game.
Hey, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. All right, here's how it works. I'm going to give you 5 words. You got a 25-second timer to work with. Tell me the first word that comes to mind for each. And then we'll invite Lisa back in. She'll play the same game. For every answer that matches, it's $25. Hit them all, and it's $1,000. You ready?
I think so. Let's do this.
The first word is jet.
Plane.
Yell.
Scream.
Girl.
Boy.
Karaoke.
Sing.
Octopus.
Octopi.
You're going with octopi. We were on track for 1,000 there, I think. I don't know if that'll seal the deal, but let's give her a go. Lisa's on her way back in.
Hello.
Come on, Lisa.
Lisa,
What happened?
I feel like we're gonna win $100.
There was a screw up. There's a lot of pressure with that timer, right? I'll do my best, Nicole. We'll see.
I'll beat him on that one word.
Lisa, what is the first word that comes to mind when I say jet?
Plane. Ooh, I wanted to say fly. That would have been not good. Okay, $25. That's good.
Karaoke.
Song.
Oh.
No, what?
Close.
What is it?
No, sing.
Come on.
Yell.
Scream. You were yelling and screaming too much at the game last night. You lost your voice, Ryder.
Girl.
Boy. Woo! $75.
Octopus.
Oh, God. This is the... 8. Is that wrong? Oh, no.
Great
Nicole,
answer.
what was your word?
Octopi.
Just the plural of octopus.
That is so good. All right, what did we win? $75.
Yeah.
Not bad. Nice work, Nicole.
Good job, Lisa.
Good job, Nicole.
Sometimes all it takes is a question and things heat up in a hurry.
You got that right.
Like, wanna?
Well, that's not hot. That's lazy.
Wait, wanna?
Bit better.
Thank you. Chandra said, can we start trying to make a baby? Was the hottest question she's ever been asked. It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Because it
Especially if you're interested in that.
means commitment and it means
It does.
what it leads to. I don't want to get into the details, but that is a hot question.
I feel like there's a couple from The Notebook, and that's what made us all turn into these hopeless romantics. Thanks, Ryan Gosling. Okay, I'm trying to contribute to this. What's the hottest? Oh, one time I had an ex call me, and he was like, "You were right. You're better than me. You deserve better."
That's not a question. You just wanted to brag about that story again.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
If anyone has an actual answer,
Brett says, do you want to golf this weekend? Is the hottest question.
that is a really good one.
Yeah. And Michelle with a steamy one.
Ooh.
Want to hit the back alley for a quickie while we wait for these morons to remake our food, is what her husband asked her.
That is a core memory.
And then she said, spoiler alert, we did.
And then I bet the food was like fresh, you know?
Wow.
Hot and ready to go.
Great. You
Perfect.
You wouldn't even have an appetite, though, because after you smoke a cigarette, you're not that hungry.
What makes you think they're smoking cigarettes?
Well, if you're humping in a back alley, you're going to have a dart after. Everybody knows the rules. It is Vents Day.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea hit us up with her vent today. She says, sometimes when I get a little bored, I send my husband naughty pictures, and all he ever writes back is, whoa. That's her vent today.
Well, yeah. Come on.
Whoa.
Switch it up at least.
What if he uses caps? Whoa.
It's just the same every time?
I think in her head, she should just say it different.
Yeah, different
Like, whoa.
inflections. Whoa.
Maybe bust, what was it? The show Blossom? Do you remember Joey, the brother? Whoa.
Whoa, hold it. Whoa, you played for strippers? Whoa, 7 condoms a day, all right. Whoa, this is amazing. Whoa, unbelievable. Whoa.
Whoa.
That show sounds inappropriate.
Well, it's not. It was a family TV show. Maybe just people were a little less sensitive back then. Wait till I get into that vent.
No, we're not going there.
The average person only feels fully healthy 19 days a month.
If even that.
No, that's the stats just came out. It's exactly that.
What percentage of the month is that?
63.
How do you know that so fast?
I'm just really good at math.
I know you are. It makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sick. I'm one of those days. It's one of those days where I'm not feeling too good. Do you get it? That was a joke.
Oh, because of the stat I read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was, yeah. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but my algorithm has started feeding me Chuck Norris jokes again.
What year is it?
I don't know.
What a throwback.
But I like it.
Okay, give us an example of a Chuck Norris joke.
When Chuck Norris swims at the beach, the lifeguards blow the whistle for the sharks to get out of the water.
It's so silly.
If you don't know, I mean, I guess if you're young, you probably don't know who Chuck Norris is.
True.
He's an action movie legend from
Martial artist.
the 90s, early 90s, I'd say late 80s, early 90s. But now people just have these jokes about how tough this guy is. Like this one. When Chuck Norris was bitten by a cobra once, after a few days of excruciating pain, the cobra died.
That's a wrap on this episode of the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Thanks for being a part of the Ryder and Lisa community. If you liked hanging out with us, don't forget to subscribe and share the laughs with your friends.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.